Alright, dudes. So we got this new FEH Channel for Book 6, and I don't even know where to start, man. There's just so much to cover in this update, and what I think I like the most is that a lot of this stuff that they talk about is actually going to be available as soon as the maintenance is over. So we're getting a new banner tonight as soon as the maintenance is done, and we're getting a brand new mode, which looks pretty interesting. So without further ado, let's go ahead and skip around a bit, and I will cover all of these stuff. Okay, so first up, we have this new character here. This is actually going to be the Book 6 OC that everyone is going to get for free. Her name is Ash, and surprise, surprise, it's a waifu. I know a lot of people were thinking, oh, this might be the first time we get a male. Well, I don't know what you guys were thinking, because it's obvious where their brain is at when it comes to this. Not only that, look at the way Kieran is holding her in his arms, and then I can't even make this part up, but she's a beast unit that transforms into a cow. A cow, mind you, a cow. She's a freaking cow, like a literal cow. I know we like to call Camilla the cow, but this is an actual cow, and she's in the summoner's arms, man. These guys are so unsubtle about everything. It actually gets aggravating at one point where it's like, man, come on, just don't be that freaking open about it. But I do like this character. Her name is Ash, and here we see her being clumsy and tripping and all that, but I would like to see where her character goes in the story. Hopefully she does a lot more than Air did, because Air felt like a throwaway. Alright, then we have Veronica over here, who seems to be helping us out. But a whole bunch of stuff happens, and Veronica falls victim to this guy's dark magic. If I can pause it on the right screen. Alright, so here is this guy. This guy's name is Elm, and he is... I don't know who he is, but... Alright, here's a better look at him. So, he seems to be the main villain of Book 6. And, yeah, I called him a him, despite the way he looks, man. Don't judge a book by its cover, alright? Just don't. If you guys have ever played Genshin Impact and you know the character Venti, then just don't judge a book by its cover, alright? So, Elm is a male character. Oh, dude, we got Elm and we got Ash. So, what is this, Pokemon? We got Professor Elm and we got Ash Ketchum up in here. Okay, sure. Alright, then we have this character over here. This might be my new favorite character out of all the ones that they showed so far. So, her name is... If they're going to show it. Okay, so right there, Letizia is how they pronounced it. So, she looks pretty interesting. It seems like she has some kind of connection to Veronica, so we're going to find out more about that. I think Faye mentioned something about how Letizia was supposed to get the throne, or she was one of the descendants of Emblem in line to get the throne, and a bunch of cloak and dagger stuff happened, and then all of a sudden Veronica ended up getting the throne. So I don't know what's going on with that, but we should find out more as time passes. Alright, so here we have Cow Woman with her cowbell weapon. That is never not going to be funny to me, man. Like, they made a literal cow waifu the next free unit. Oh my god. Alright, regardless, she is going to be the 5-star. Actually, if we can see her attack animation here, I actually like her animation a lot. So she turns into this giant cow that shoots laser beams, which is awesome. One of the better beast transformations in the game, I would say. And I want to see more of what she can do. Alright, this is going to be a login bonus for everybody. You log in during this time period from December 6th to the 20th. We're getting all these dragon flowers and a lot of divine codes too, which is pretty good. That's a very sizable amount of them, so going to help out a lot of people. Alright, let's see what else we got here. Alright, we're also getting a brand new castle design for Book 6. Now, if Insys or anyone from Insys or any employees or whatever, anyone from Nintendo is watching this, can we please get more castle designs? Like, for real, this can't possibly be that difficult to make, and how awesome would it be if we could get one of these for every season? Like spring and winter and Christmas, Halloween, Thanksgiving. Well, okay, maybe not Thanksgiving because that's more of an American holiday, but like Valentine's Day, just throw a bunch of more of these castle designs. I think everyone would be happy with that, and just adds way more flavor to the game. So please get on that if anyone's watching. All right, now we have the silhouettes for the next book, or the next I can't talk, guys. The next banner that we're gonna get as soon as the maintenance ends. So very obvious by this hat who it is, and this unit here, it was very obvious who these silhouettes were. But we're gonna have Priam over here, which is one of the units I'm very excited to see how he works in Fire Emblem Heroes as. Of course, Priam is Ike's descendant. All right, then we got Basilio's Black Arse finally in the game. Very awesome stuff. I was wondering when they were going to add Basilio and Flavia, and we got them both on this banner, which is great. Flavia, of course, with them very muscular thighs there. I love it. All right, then we got Muriel, who a lot of people were actually wanting for quite some time. And there's a very interesting thing about Muriel. So it seems like she's going to be a 4-star unit. And look at this. They actually did it. She comes with attack and speed ideal. Mind you, it's only level 3, but still, she's a 4-star unit that comes with that? Dude, that is so freaking sick, man. I love this so much. They actually broke the meme and gave us a legitimate free-to-play inheritable skill there. All right, and then next up we have Yanfei over here. Yanfei is going to be our Grand Hero Battle character, who's going to be available. I'm not sure if the Grand Hero Battle is going to go up after maintenance or tomorrow, but I guess we'll just find out about that as time comes. And then we have the banner right over here, which I am actually going to be summoning on, so if you guys are interested in seeing some summons, then stick around. I'm going to be summoning hopefully to try and get Priam, but depending on what Ash actually does, I might spark for her. They didn't actually, to my knowledge, in this entire FEH channel, they didn't mention what her new ability actually does. Like, you remember when Air came out and she granted the bonus for Aether Raids to scoring? And then the next book came out, and then the next book after that, we had the special slots for Mythic Heroes, which add access to slot 7 on defense and slot 6 on offense. They didn't actually say what Ash is doing, but I did notice that she has a brand new icon for her Light Blessing. She is a Light Blessing unit. So I wonder if that might be applicable to the new mode that we're going to talk about in just a sec. But anyways, the banner is dropping after maintenance, and I will be summoning. And yeah, okay, so it looks like the Grand Hero Battle for Yanfei is actually the day after the maintenance ends. So tomorrow, basically. All right, let's see what else we got. Okay, so right here, this is where we found out about the new mode. So Summoner Duels, which is going to be live-action PvP, apparently. Now, I could go in depth with everything that I saw that went on here, but really for me, when it comes to these new modes, the best way to actually explain them is to playtest them first and see how they work. But it's going to be called Favor Battles, and basically 2 summoners go in, you select your team. This icon here, this is a captain icon that you can choose. There's a whole bunch of different ones, and they seem to have different effects. So not really sure exactly what that's going to do right now, but we'll have to playtest the mode and find out. So you get your team and the enemy gets their team. They start off on this map here. And you get a time limit of 30 seconds per move. And each player moves 1 unit at a time. It is still turn-based, so whoever gets to go first, I don't know if that gives them a little bit of an advantage, but that's usually how it tends to go in these turn-based games. Not much you can do about it. But anyways, you move 1 unit, they move 1 unit, then you can move another, they move another, and you go on like that. And you're free to attack each other and gain points by KOing any of the opponent's units. And they said Gale Force actually uses up one of your turn counts, as well as duo skills and any other skills that may grant a second action. So all that stuff is things you may want to keep in mind. I'm not really going to go in too much depth with this. I just want to show you guys what it looks like. All right, here are some rewards that we can get from it, which is pretty interesting. But again, like I said, I want to actually play the mode first before I say anything really definitive. All right, then next up, this is actually something that I think is a good idea. So we get profile cards now. You're free to edit your profile. It's like a trainer card, I guess, in Pokemon, where it shows off your arena tier or your crowns, I would assume, if you have any crowns. Your gold thrones for Aether Raids. You can personalize your home base, your playstyle, and your favorite heroes and all of this stuff. So this is like the type of things I like to see added to the game, where it's just, it has nothing to do on anything. It's just there for the fun of it, and I'm sure a lot of people are going to have fun personalizing this, so that's good. All right, let's move on a little bit more. Oh, okay, so here's another good thing. We're getting more options added to the sort and filter menu. So if you're trying to sort your characters, we have more options here. You're going to get the option to sort by duo or harmonized skills, entry, which is actually when the character's released, and then version, which is which version update had the characters in them. All very good things to sort units by. So just a nice little update that they're doing here to specify a little bit more where the characters came from. Like right here, you can see all these guys are from book 1, so they have 1.0. And then Ash is from book 6, so she has 6.0. Hector over here, he's from book 2, and the 2 represents the month that he came out in, which is February. So all very good stuff, and then we're getting more of these clickable icons here for dancers, duos, harmonized, mythics, and legends. Again, very good, very much needed for the filter options for characters. And it looks like that's basically everything that we have to talk about here for the FEH channel itself. Very interesting stuff with this new character, Ash, and of course her freaking cow transformation. Dude, man. Oh my god. Come on, Insis, have some class, man. Don't just make the waifu a cow, just upright. at least be more subtle about it, dude. Alright, regardless, this is your boy Tacho signing out. Expect a trailer for all of the characters we saw on that banner to come up in probably right now. As I'm recording this, that trailer is probably up right now. So I will be covering that, and we'll talk about the skills and all of that. So that's all for this FEH channel. Hope you guys enjoyed the coverage, and I will see you guys again real soon.